Well, it's going to be curious to see. I mean, here we go. We got GreenMario starting to get his sword. Seeing where the different dungeons are. We know the locations of dungeons, just not which one is in which location. So we see GreenMario, he's going to scroll over and head over to the level 3 location first.
I do like going to 3 first when you have this kind of weird setup where the dungeon locations are... Oh, goodness!
Oh my goodness. That's a rough screen.
I was saying you want to go to level 3 because it's the closest. The dungeons are shuffled, so you might as well pick what's closest to start. It could be anything, but getting sniped by the blue whiz robes is... Oh, good. Ugh.
He did a good job getting in that door. So now he's in level 5 that he found in the level 3 location. The dungeons are shuffled around, so level 5 is going to be level 3.
Yep. And immediately in there, up and A to get those couple of hearts back. That's a well hidden map there. It looks like DarkFalz couldn't quite dodge all of the blue whiz robes there, guarding level 3. We'll see if he goes back for another go.
Hey, GreenMario would love to have that map sitting on that island there in that tea room that he can't quite get to without a ladder.
I think GreenMario just remembered that there's blue whiz robes on that screen and wants nothing to do with it.
Yeah, we'll see where he goes now. Probably head up to the vanilla level 1 location, see what dungeon's in there.
I saw Lionel behind him on the overworld too. So on the bright side, that means the enemy shuffle has made sure that blue whiz robes, well, all whiz robes, and Lionels are not going to be in dungeons. That's going to make life pretty easy, at least until we find where the dark nuts lie.
Exactly. Blue Dark Nut City, that's what we're going to have.
GreenMario is actually trying to farm a bomb off of the blue Lionels. Not your first choice, but it is a choice.
Here we got level 3 in the level 1 location with some Gorilla sets.
Oh my,
DarkFalz is going to go ahead and grab the Triforce out of there. So he's got the Triforce out of 5. First on the board.
Very nice. And apologies for the DarkFalz stream, but sometimes it just works out that. Fire's in level 3. If you had to pick 2 starting dungeons, 3 and 5, they're not usually your first choices, but it could be worse. Although we do have a staircase here in level 3. Unless it's segmented, this is going to be an item, only a heart container though.
Yep, get that 4th heart. Now he's going to lose his sword beams anytime he up and A's, which is always a bummer, but he's 1 step closer to getting the white sword guaranteed.
Yep. White sword available between 4 and 6 hearts, so you definitely want the early heart containers, and that's an ink blot for level 3. I don't know if anybody in chat wants to guess what that shaped dungeon looks like. I'm going to say it's a 30-second note.
Yeah, it looks like a brontosaurus to me.
It's like a dinosaur trying to dance.
Yeah.
DarkFalz has a staircase in level 5. Level 5 will have a transport staircase even if it's not segmented, so that could be something.
GreenMario finds the compass.
Exactly. So, still going to explore the other half of the dungeon, but good to know where he has to go to get that Triforce before he gets out of here.
Looks like ropes rolled up a little bit. 2 hit points for them.
Any kind of super rope. Going just by the sound of DarkFalz, I think that was a transport staircase. Music reset on us. So no items today. Yet.
The nice thing about getting level 5 early is a lot of times you get a lot of keys.
I guess that item DarkFalz did pick up was the map, so there's another... Is that ink blot two people looking at each other, or is it a vase?
One of those optical illusions. You never know.
Ganon's a tricky one. Oh boy! Did you see that one for Green Mario?
There we go. That is, and immediately can get the Triforce that he would have been blocked out of. Wow.
Immediately using the ladder. Imagine if he came from the other side. That's very good.
That is a great find early. That guarantees him another item once he gets over to the coast.
Yep, means don't have to worry about the screen wraps if you go the river route to get to level 6. So with Green Mario back at start, let's see where he goes. Looks like we're going to head towards the coast and the level 2-8 combo. Not sure if Green Mario is going to luck into a candle or have another way of getting money to see if we can get into level 8. Doesn't want the coast heart either, though.
Yeah, maybe he's just trying to get to the ladder item quickly and figure out what that is. Can't go that way, though. Don't have a candle.
Not shocked that some runners don't want to get all the heart containers ever. A lot of runners will kind of pause as soon as they can get the white sword item. But, you know, it's right there.
Well, Green Mario is a very accomplished Zelda runner, so he's not going to be having any difficulty with any combat issues. And he picks up the recorder right before he gets a Lionel beam to the knee.
That's because you said something about combat issues, sir.
The commenter's curse. Yeah, I got him. Apologies to Green Mario.
That recorder will let him into the vanilla level 7 location, though. And if he ever needs to get back to vanilla level 1 with the Triforce pickup in there, that recorder is going to help a lot with overworld travel. Not going to help with blue Wizrobes, though.
I love getting a recorder early in these flags because when you're in 6, 7, or 8, you can leave early and you can always come back easily.
DarkFalz is still wandering 5, still with 3 hearts. And it looks like the little Triforce is beeping there. Oh my goodness. Is he gonna do it?
Yes, he's picking up the magic boomerang.
So that boomerang is going to at least help with stunning enemies on the overworld, so the Lionels will be a little easier for DarkFalz to take care of now. Green Mario is about to go to work on a Patra here in level... And Patra does not respect the door defense, so back to start Green Mario goes.
So level 8 was under Recorder Lake. Green Mario got the recorder off of the coast and immediately cashes it in, which I think is a smart play.
Yep. Not a bad play at all.
DarkFalz is out of 3, or out of 5, and now is in 3. And we have another early map.
Level 8 just looks weird. And we find a mugger room in level 8 who wants a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't think that mugger room is actually going to do anything, though, because there's no rooms next to him.
It's a transport staircase. So Green Mario, I think, is going to at least clear the diamond staircase room just in case it has a drop. And then we'll probably take that staircase or up an A. Oh, well, it has a drop.
Good thing he did, too. Wow, yeah, there you go. Triforce at the bottom of that upside down... What is that?
I guess it's the post the lizard is licking? I don't know.
Yeah, it's almost an F. It's like an F with a hat.
Now, what was the start of this dungeon all the way over there on that left side?
Yeah, I do believe. I don't remember him going through a stair before that.
Okay, that makes leaving that Triforce behind make a lot more sense.
Oh, definitely. He just needs to go south.
Yeah, with one heart left, it was like maybe it's like kind of at the dead end, but I wasn't paying enough attention to where the entrance was. Double bomb drop.
And he gets a nice fairy, which is good. Refill some of that health.
Indeed.
Got another diamond stair.
Well, that was the one we just saw. It's coming out kind of right above the lizard's eye.
Yep. There we go. Yep. He went right out of the stair.
And we're checking both of the ear horns on this monstrosity of an inkblot.
Yeah, this is it makes 7 is going to be interesting since in shape 7 and 8 kind of share a grid, so they can a lot of times be the inverses of each other. So now you know that 7 is going to be mostly under the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th column, and it's going to have potentially one far-reaching out there on the bottom. DarkFalz picks up his ladder out of 3, and he gets the Triforce and goes as well.
Nice. So we'll see what DarkFalz does with his ladder. I think every time we say we're going to see what happens on an overworld decision point, the answer is get stabbed by Lionels.
This overworld is brutal.
DarkFalz's going to get a medium secret. I didn't catch the number.
That was 40, so 10 above vanilla.
Nice, healthy medium secret.
And he finds a bomb shop.
Bomb shop heard about those big medium secrets and wants in on the action. That bomb was expensive.
Yeah, there's an 8 rupee markup on this seed for the bomb.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen any of the Armo spots yet, especially as DarkFalz gets wrapped up in a Gibdo on the way to the vanilla rare shop location.
Yeah, I find Gibdos really like hugging. And unfortunately, it doesn't usually go well for me.
Yeah, GreenMario finds Zelda's room.
I tend to agree here in chat, our resident expert, Adagino, saying you check Armos, then do 6, then world.
I kind of agree with that.
And it seems like DarkFalz agrees with that as well. Oh, unfortunate death there for Dark. Trying to check the forgotten spot.
Yep, that shop there is the most accessible of one of these shop locations, and with Vanilla 8 location having a dungeon under a bush, we're going to need a fire source at some point. So we got to figure out where is that blue candle in case we can't find the red one, or heaven forbid, we need to get the wand in the book to open that place up. Yeah,
that's a real expert move there when you're able to do that.
It's a valid play, but at the same time, those enemies like to troll you when you want to go that route. So I guess the chat suspecting are we looking for the floor item? What was in 8? Well, there's one item.
Yeah, we got a heart and a stare. I believe that's the first item that he's found.
We did actually see a floor heart very early on.
Yep, you're right, because he's at 6 hearts now, and he did not pick up the one going to the overworld. And there we got our candle, 79 rupees for the candle.
A little bit of a markup. Fire's expensive in Hyrule, so are explosives. I guess that's how they have all the free money at the medium secrets to give away. Well, we're going to get our first Armos check here. What a check it is.
That is a useful item.
The bow.
Now I'd go for arrows next.
Yeah. We need to find arrows somehow, but you know, I usually am a fan of like kind of waiting a little bit before going in on the wood arrows. It's certainly a gamble no matter how you slice it. But the pattern always goes, as soon as you decide to invest in something in this kind of a randomizer setting, you will find the thing that is free. Be it the silver arrows, the red candle, the any key.
That definitely tends to be the case. For me, personally, in these flags, obviously I want to buy my candle first, but once I have a candle, you know where all the money is, so there's no sense in not buying the wood arrows to me if you know which shop they're in. It just takes away any Goma block. It makes Pole's voices so easy to deal with.
Agreed. I'm a bit of a blue ring fan myself, but you're absolutely right about knowing where the money is. The 3 large secrets are known locations, and as soon as you get a candle, especially, easy to get them. Speaking of rings,
oh my goodness, that's a good find.
Red ring on the floor in 6.
Red ring, just laying there.
This is 6 at Vanilla 6, isn't it?
Yes, it is indeed.
Nice map find here as well.
That is definitely a map.
Speaking of
DarkFalz
fire,
finds his candle for free, so he didn't need to buy it.
There you go. So almost all of the things that you could want to buy. GreenMario gets sniped by the Beamos going after a fairy. Oh. GreenMario's been in 8 an awfully long time at this point, too. DarkFalz, both items out of 6, both very useful items. At this point, the only item worth buying, unless we have a bait block, the wooden arrows.
Yep. DarkFalz has almost everything he needs to complete the seed at this point, really. He's kind of flying right now. And now that he's got that red ring, and I don't know if we commented on it yet because it was so choppy when he was in there, but DarkFalz has picked up the wand out of 5, which GreenMario didn't find. Good offense and good defense for him.
You know, DarkFalz's only problems at this point, we need silver arrows, we need a raft. You could probably use a few more heart containers too. Even with the red ring, you want to have a little bit more hit points than that.
Definitely. Yeah, although the red ring, I mean, that significantly increases. He basically has 16 hearts right now.
I'm just saying, Ganon is not gentle with his hugs.
No, Ganon is definitely not somebody that you want to get too friendly with.
GreenMario's had enough of level 8. I'm not sure if we saw that 3rd item. But the Triforce, got that. We can get out of here. And if GreenMario takes the screen wrap through the Lost Woods to go up to the Vanilla 6 location, he's going to be very happy pretty soon. Likely to pick up the candle,
exactly what
the
he's
ring,
doing.
and the bow.
Yep, this will be, he's going to close this gap pretty soon.
So the gap after this is just going to be level 5.
Yeah, which is not insignificant. The wand definitely has a much stronger hitbox than the sword does. It's really kind of broken, to be honest. It's kind of crazy what it can do.
It's always fun when you're hitting enemies that are like 2 tiles above you with a wand swipe.
Yep, and like these Dark Knights, it makes it a lot better. If you get hit with a bubble, there's no need to wait. Can help out with Pole's voices a lot as well. Patra.
Only 2 enemies that are really impervious to getting bopped with the wand. Ganon himself and the Wizrobes are on the overworld, so wand is a really good option if you can. DarkFalz is done with level 6, the palm tree. GreenMario finds a fire source.
Yep, that's good to know. He already
Green Mario became Red Luigi at some point as
Yeah,
well.
there you go.
Guessing we have that ring.
Yep, he walked through that NSU room and picked that up. DarkFalz is going to head up to Spectacle Rock, it looks like. Check out what's in the Vanilla 9 location.
We still haven't seen 9 yet, but I think we also still haven't seen what's under 2, 8, and 4. So we are running out of places for 9 to be.
Yeah, this can be a bit of a gamble just because it's such a far walk and there's nothing near it. I like to hit the 3 dungeons that are over on the East Coast just so that I know that they're right there.
And I don't believe DarkFalz has cached the ladder in on the coast yet either.
No, he is not. We got Dungeon 7 over here, or World 7 on DarkFalz' screen.
Early in the tournament, I was a fan of the idea of the 369 route. I've since soured on it a little bit, but it's definitely, you know, like we say about everything in Randomizer. It's always a gamble. If that spot has the item you need, it was the right play.
That's true. And I was wanting to see Dark do an up A there on that bottom screen because he made a bomb hole at the bottom. So if he'd up A there, that would have popped open that key door.
Green Mario gets Y-forced out of 6, but at the same time, he had nothing else to get in 6, so probably doesn't mind too much.
Yeah, I think that's a why not force at that point. He already had the 2 items.
Why not force? I like it. See, Green Mario very likely to pick up the bow on this screen. There it is. We have a map for 7, and yeah, that looks like the middle of 8.
Yep, exactly.
This mugger, I don't think, understands quite how it works. All the way in the top corner of the map isn't really going to accomplish much there, especially when DarkFalz only having 4 hearts. Up A is not even going to damage the hit point total.
Oh, that's interesting. We got a one-off staircase there, right next to where the starting location is.
Oof. So both of them going to Spectacle Rock. Great minds think alike. So let's see what level 7 holds. Level 7 usually not your first choice of places to dig, but this is shaped so it's actually usually a little nicer than it is in vanilla. And they do both have a red ring, so they're not coming in here empty-handed. Or unprepared might even be a better way of putting it.
Oh, definitely. I think 7's a pretty decent play. It can be big, but sometimes it rolls small if 8 is, you know, really unfortunate in its place.
Wand making short work of the super ropes.
The wand is definitely paying dividends for DarkFalz. He's able to clear these rooms faster than Green Mario is with his red candle and wood sword.
We do have a few Gomas in rooms. One of them, I think the Double River room is still a drop room, so if we haven't seen the floor item here in 7 yet, that's a possibility. As Green Mario is about to discover the mugger that doesn't know how mugging works.
We got a compass on DarkFalz side.
I think that's a Goma room. Oh, now I see what you're saying about the one-off staircase. There's that room to the left from start that you can't get to.
Yeah, you know, if you can't bomb that wall there's no other way to get to it. Must be a staircase.
Yep. Goma guards the Triforce in 7.
That wood arrow purchase looking like it could be a thing.
At this point, the runners are just hoping there's a silver arrow lying somewhere in level 7 so that they don't have to walk all the way back up. Kind of like
Okay,
that the DarkFalz lag worked out there, that we knew
Yes.
there was an item coming.
The anticipation was killing me.
Just a heart container, though.
It is a heart, but that takes DarkFalz up to 5, which makes him even more likely to get that white sword item once he makes his way over there. He still has all the overworld hearts too, so he's going to be for sure going to pick up some of those.
I think both runners have all 4 overworld hearts available. GreenMario, though, has 6 hearts total and out of dungeons, so, well, 6 hearts, 3 out of dungeons, making him eligible to pick up that white sword item if they decide to walk that way next.
Yeah, I think at this point, once you get up to 6 hearts with the red ring, I'd be more inclined to take a potion out of a take any instead of the extra heart.
Yep, that does seem to be the strategy. A little surprised because of that. For that though, that GreenMario got that recorder and got off of the East Coast without even ducking into one of the dungeons. See if he can grab a Triforce fast, at least, and be able to recorder back over there, because now it's a walk. But going to level 7, getting in there first, if that had the magic item, Randomizer is all about gamble.
And GreenMario's out of here. He is leaving Spectacle Rock.
GreenMario spent a lot of time in level 8 earlier. Might be thinking, I don't want to get stuck in a dungeon forever again.
DarkFalz is making sure he got that heart.
It's good to rediscover love.
That's deep. That's really deep.
It's deep in level 7.
GreenMario wants nothing to do with that take any or that large secret.
Yeah,
he is on a mission.
Last time he did not have the candle. This time he does. We know the mugger is asking for an awful lot of rupees. We haven't seen a bomb upgrade either. It's only level 9.
He did find level 9.
I think it's always worth it to get one large secret in this sort of seed, though, for those things I was talking about. You run into a bomb upgrade. It's never a bad idea. These muggers are always going to... well, 2 of them have not shown up at the worst time. 2 of them have shown up in stupid spots. But we did find level 1 now. It's a very similar color scheme to level 7.
It is. A green palette for GreenMario. This is a great find. I love finding level 1. It always just makes me very excited because you know that there's 3 items, 2 floor, 1 stair. It's not going to be big. Should be able to get 3 items out of here, assuming that we don't have any Goma blocks.
Triforce blocks.
Yep, you got to pick that one up, I guess.
Wastes no time grabbing the triangle. Probably going to go right back in for those 3 items.
Yeah, I'm not even sure that he recognized that it was... I think it's one of those instances where he walks right into it, but not that he had a choice.
8gen pointing it out too. I think we saw 3 Gomas in level 7. 2 of them were in drop rooms. 1 of them we know for a fact, thanks to the compass, is the Triforce itself. That other one might be guarding the floor item. So we might be double Goma blocked in 7. We're not.
Oh, and we have the raft on the floor. There we go.
So level 1, the good find. GreenMario just needs some silver arrows to be in so-called go mode. Just clearing these super Tektites out. Tektites with extra hit points are just these weird phantom teleporting enemies, and you learn to hate them pretty fast, but they're at least not terrible.
Yeah, I can't decide which are worse, the Tektites, the Keys, or the Gels when they roll high.
Was DarkFalz ever in level 1?
No, he hasn't been on this side of Hyrule at all.
So DarkFalz doesn't know the recorder is here. GreenMario doesn't have enough money for this bomb upgrade.
Yep, you called that just like you were talking about. I think DarkFalz is looking for arrows, and I think that they're in the blue ring shop.
Second floor item in level 1 is a heart container. So GreenMario is now up to 7 hearts, looking for the staircase in level 1. Oh no, it's Patra.
We do find Patra. But since he already found the floor items and the Triforce, he has no need to mess with him.
Danger Noodles here.
This is not the friendliest of ones, for sure.
At least when you're looking for a staircase, all these rooms that with no blocks or anything else, you can just keep running right through them. GreenMario, I don't know if he hit the bottom of the map. I guess that was just north of start and he was out of health. DarkFalz now entering one. Staircase was right to the left of start, and it's just another heart container.
Just a heart.
GreenMario is walking out of here. Pretty sure GreenMario has the Triforce out of 1 already. Has the other 2 items. Not sure where he's going. I think it just hit him.
Yep.
There it is.
I think so too.
Tracking is important. There was a race earlier today where it looked like there was a search for a staircase that had already been found that went on for a good amount of time, and the race was decided by less than a minute. So watch your trackers, folks.
Definitely need a track. Especially 9. That's a must track.
Yep, chat has it right. GreenMario likely going to check out the white sword item. Check out level 5. We'll see which order he does that in. Judging by already being on the top row of the map, we're delving into level 5's vanilla spot first. It's level 2. I'm going to pirouette that locked door open.
Level 2 is another good one to find, especially now that they're a little more able to handle some combat. 2 items on the floor. You do need to clear rooms. That's the one thing that 2 can be a bit of a slog depending on the enemy set.
Immediate bomb blocks in level 2.
And we have a segment for 2.
Bunnies, so again, your call on getting the wooden arrows is looming large here. And it's a segment at level 2. We should have noticed that as soon as they entered the room. Level 2 normally does not have a staircase, so...
Yeah, this too is a little locked up because we don't see any doors on the other side of here. We had a bomb to the north. Still have yet to find the map.
Map shouldn't be behind too many locked or too many bomb doors.
Yeah, I think that makes me think that there's another bomb wall in that first room.
Oh, we actually have the map of level 1 now.
Yeah, I think that GreenMario pretty much went into every room because his HUD screen basically looked like that. As we got a rupee boss here, the best kind of boss, which is guarding the Triforce, even better.
It's a costly fight, but it pays off for GreenMario.
I see what you did there.
Just my 2 cents. That took me way too long to come up with for it to still be funny, but I said it anyway.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure that it was funny if it was right away, but that's okay, you know?
It wasn't funny anyway, I guess.
It's a good dad joke.
Gen in chat, good attempt to coin a pun. Oh my.
Another dad joke. Well versed in dad jokes, I'm sure. Adagino said.
GreenMario continuing this dig of level 2. We knew the Triforce was in this next room already. We don't know where the item is, and it sounds like DarkFalz has picked up the Triforce out of level 1.
Yep, we can hear the music, so we know that he's out of 1.
GreenMario discovering that wall both cannot be bombed and cannot be burned.
Always worth a good try. You never know.
You know, if you ever did open a wall in a dungeon, you could file a bug in the randomizer.
I think that's third quest is when you can start burning walls.
If that gets implemented now, we're going to make so many people mad. Looks like DarkFalz is picking up something from a Take Any Cave. Has 8 hearts right now, so we'll figure out based on that later on. Stew!
Yeah, it looks like he's picking up stew.
DarkFalz has emerged from the cave in the slideshow with a 9th heart, so we know he took the heart container. GreenMario is going to grab this Triforce and leave. Wasn't sure if that bomb was going to open a door. I could swear we've checked a lot of walls here.
Yeah, I believe he's stayed on this one side of the transport, though, so I'm curious to see what's over on this side, if anything. I guess there's not another bomb wall here, because he's already on the bottom row, I believe.
So DarkFalz is climbing the waterfalls. We see the map of level 2.
There's the map. Okay, yeah, so there was a bomb wall north there that he went through the key door right away. That's what it was.
So we'll have to ask DarkFalz later what the white sword item was, I guess.
Yeah, maybe when he presses start, we'll get a glimpse and see if he's got something other than a heart. As GreenMario finds some bombs in a Triforce room.
A healthy top segment, or I guess bottom segment to level 2.
DarkFalz is about to join him here in level 2. And GreenMario finds a heart on the floor.
Is that the second item we found? I think we found 2 heart containers now.
He's still exploring, so unless he's looking for keys, there's something that he has not found. Oh, and
he found a key.
Keys, we have all of the keys.
Makes a liar out of me. Good work, GreenMario, getting the any key out of level 2. DarkFalz, it should be noticed, we can tell from that, has 12 bombs, now has 11 bombs. So DarkFalz did purchase the bomb upgrade in level 1 for at least 4 bombs.
We're going to get a peek here at this heart, and it is a heart for the white sword item.
Yep, it looks like our tracker had an eye on that, because I already see the old man up there in the tracker area in the middle of our screen.
Speaking of our tracker, I'd like to give a shout out to ex-Russian Bishop. Thank you for helping us out tonight, keeping track of all the items.
Ex-Russian Bishop, keeping an eye on the items so that when we miss them, you still find out about them. Well, easy Triforce in 5. GreenMario at least can get to it if he needs to. But we do still need arrows.
Yeah, GreenMario's going to be, I don't want to say disappointed to find the wand, because you always like to see that, but he's definitely looking for the silvers. So don't expect him to pick up the boomerang. The wand, I'm sure he'll pick up, if for nothing else, just to help out with the combat with the wood.
Yeah, we're at the point in the seed where you kind of have to decide what you're going to do. Which dungeon are you going to dig? Which one are you not? You've already been to a lot of dungeons. You've found a lot of items. You have to know where things are, because you don't want to go into 9 without the silvers if you don't have to. DarkFalz did pick up the any key at some point in time, as noted by that key times A on the HUD.
Yep, Dark has his Eni key, and I believe he has his heart as well, his heart container, because he looks to have one more.
Up to 11. We haven't found the white sword yet. These two runners are pretty good at what they do, so I don't think they'll be heading back to 6 just to check on the magical sword unless they just keep finding hearts.
And we hear DarkFalz gets the Triforce out of 2. So once GreenMario comes back and gets the Triforce that he's seen in 5, we will be all tied up, except for GreenMario has that Triforce out of 8. And Dark has not, I don't believe he's stepped foot in 8 yet.
Let's see, GreenMario has that Triforce, has all the items out of 8 as well. DarkFalz has the items out of 5. Technically also is the Triforce, but GreenMario has seen it and can pick it up whenever he likes. Is DarkFalz going to pick up a 12th heart container?
Indeed, he is. Yeah, he's sitting at 12. So Mags is looking likely, I would say, for Dark. Otherwise, there's no reason for him to be picking up hearts at this point.
Agreed. I think that is the 3rd Take Any cave that DarkFalz has been to, leaving the raft spot as the last one. We're going to get our first look at what is on the level 4 raft spot. It's level 4.
Yep, it's got to be level 4.
Yeah, I'm with folks out there in chat. Not surprising that that's the first we find out that DarkFalz did pick up the raft. Also, not surprising DarkFalz picked up the raft. So let's see. Level 4 has Vires, kind of vanilla. GreenMario has the wand out of 5, so is now only looking for a staircase somewhere.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a big bummer for him to see that magic boomerang.
It's always a big bummer to see the magic boomerang. GreenMario does the right thing and gets out of there.
I disagree. I would not pick it up in this
doesn't pick up
instance,
the magic boomerang, unlike some other banana fans that we know.
Hey, listen, there is a definite use for the boomerang if you know how to use it.
Especially when there's Lionels all over the overworld. Just being able to stun them and walk through them.
Yeah, usually if I don't pick up the boomerang, that's when I get a room full of likes that are holding a key that I can't get to.
It's true. GreenMario has a Triforce out of 5 now. Has the slight edge in exploration right now. I'm guessing GreenMario is about to head to level 4. Yep. Assuming we can get past all these blue Wizrobes. Screen wraps like it's nothing. No pressure.
Oh, that was a pro move. Yeah, that was awesome. He's going to join DarkFalz in this Easter Island statue head.
I can see it. Looks a little like it might be a zombie too, but I like Easter Island statue head better. There's too much zombie going on. Keys on the ground.
So pretty easy set in level 4. Enemy set here, not too bad. Got some ropes and some Vires, which the wand is able to make quick work out of. Same thing with this Glee.
Got some gorillas wandering around as well. DarkFalz in, I don't know what to call that room. Kind of the brackety room.
And GreenMario finds his map.
So we're just looking for items in 4 and Triforce. Both runners really want to find the silver arrows still. It's the only real item of interest left on the board.
Yeah, I think a white sword would be nice just for that Ganon fight. Although I think Dark is probably just going to check Mags, and he just needs 2 more hearts at this point to be guaranteed Mags. In which case, the white sword obviously is useless.
Yep, I think if you find white sword at this skill level, especially, you just take it and run, save the walk through the graveyard. Green
Oh,
Mario
definitely.
saw the Triforce. I'm assuming DarkFalz saw it as well, what with being basically in the same room right now.
Oh,
Well,
speak of the devil. There it is.
we need
Now
to
I'll
keep
be really interested to see
talking
if
about
Dark goes and
things.
checks for mags. If I have wand and white sword, I don't bother.
So Green Mario is going to keep looking for the second item in 4. Finds it. So DarkFalz probably already saw the book on the floor there.
Oh, that would have been bad
so-
too. Since they've all been using wand as their main source of combat, that would have been a terrible pickup to unfortunately happen.
Would have been the lag pickup.
Yep, that's why you'll see people try to stay away from the center of the room when they're clearing out the enemies, just in case that happens.
So Green Mario at this point just needs to get into level 7. DarkFalz still needs to clear out 8.
I think that they need to go buy some arrows in the blue ring shop and
That's
check
right.
out those gomas that were in 7.
And they both explored 7 a little bit. So they both know at this point those wooden arrows are going to be required. DarkFalz right there buying those arrows for 66 rupees at the rare shop, as you suggested.
Yep. I think that Green Mario might be doing the same thing. He's just he hasn't been checking shops, so he needs to see what. Or maybe not. I guess he's going to go back up to Spectacle Rock.
So he's going back up to 7 without the arrows. I don't know how much of 7 we didn't see. The current suspicion is that the floor item is Goma blocked, regardless of what it is. We know the Triforce is Goma blocked. So
yeah, it's a bit of a curious decision to me, seeing as he only needs the Triforce out of 7 in order to get into 9. And he did find the compass.
It comes down to what part of 7 did we not see and why. It's been a while since we were in here. As you can see, Green Mario cycling through his items, seeing that the bow's not coming up.
Yeah, we found a heart in 7.
Heart was in a staircase?
Yeah, heart container was in the stair. So this Green Mario didn't come to the south side of this dungeon at all. He saw some of that combat and those gomas, and he dipped.
And so chat is convinced that DarkFalz has cleared all of 7, except the Goma rooms, which would mean Green Mario should have bought some arrows. We're gonna find out when he decides to go for it.
And DarkFalz is in 8, so he's looking to catch up with Green Mario on Triforce count. He also has the arrows already, so no Goma blocks for him.
You could also make the argument at this point that Green Mario perhaps should have gotten the arrows just to gamble on are the silvers in 9 at this point. We will see if it pays off. It sounds like DarkFalz has a Triforce out of 8. There it is.
Yep, DarkFalz is going to get his 8th, out of 8, his 7th Triforce. So we are back to tied up in tries. I think at this point, DarkFalz is a bit ahead just because he has those wooden arrows.
DarkFalz is probably going to walk into 7. Depending on how far away the non-Triforce Goma blocked item is, it might go there first. But either way, I think DarkFalz is going to be in 9 shortly.
Yep, it was hard to tell if DarkFalz found items in 8. I think I heard at least one item pickup noise, but I didn't see it on his screen.
I'm pretty sure we saw 2 hearts in 8. Not sure what the third item was.
Yeah, Green Mario definitely saw 2 heart containers for sure.
We find
And there's the heart container in 7.
It's a stair heart. Green Mario does not want it at this point. Can't blame him.
I don't remember if any of the runners found the other stair that takes them to that one room that's left of start.
I'm not sure anybody has found it.
Map.
So DarkFalz is fighting the non-Triforce Goma right now. And Chad is pointing out that DarkFalz has a heart container he did not have before. That was DarkFalz' first trip into 8, though, so finding a heart container not out of the question by any stretch. DarkFalz has silver arrows.
He does have the silver arrows. Wow. Commanding lead now.
Silver arrows are arrow blocked.
And DarkFalz is out of there, and he is on his way into 9.
So
which we know is at the level 8 location, so he's just one whistle away. Go over to the level 2 location and just walk south.
Always nice when level 9 plays nice with either the 3-7 pair or the 2-8 pair, or even 5 for 2.
Yeah, 3-7's my favorite because then you have the fairy fountain right there close. As Green Mario has figured out, he needs to get his arrows, so he is checking chops at this point.
At this point, whether Green Mario knows it's a pair of Goma blocked things in 7, he knows the Triforce is Goma blocked. So that is definitely the play.
Oh, definitely. This is still a close match. I mean, Green Mario's, he's going to have his Triforce and Silvers out of 7 real quick, and he'll be right behind Dark, maybe by 3 minutes. Who knows what's going to happen in 9.
So into 9 at about, we'll call it 52 minutes. DarkFalz in 9, Green Mario having to trek all the way back up Death Mountain to get back into level 7 and claim a triangle and hopefully those silver arrows before he leaves.
That's true. Yeah, 7 is in a terrible location for Green Mario right now because he's got to make a long walk one way or the other. So he's whistling. I think he's whistling to. He's trying to whistle to 1, I would assume, to the level 1 location, which is the closest to Spectral Rock.
Level 7 rearing its head again. Right now, we're just kind of following along as we can with DarkFalz in level 9. Maybe we'll hear Ganon.
We might hear Ganon. We know that if we do, that he's next door to us.
I don't think we're going to be able to tell if there is the legendary single shutter door that does not open even when the room is cleared, indicating the kidnapped is behind it. Maybe we will.
So Green Mario has made his trek up. He's about to be in Spectacle Rock here shortly. I think he will be leaving Spectacle Rock shortly. Triforce and Silvers in hand.
DarkFalz getting some exploration in on the far left of level 9. Presumably taking a transport staircase earlier. Green Mario's grabbing this Triforce and just getting out of here. I don't think he picked up any arrows. In 7, that is.
Oh, if he doesn't go back, then DarkFalz has obviously probably an insurmountable
He's going
lead.
back
Here we
in.
go. He's going right back in. Yeah, there.
Ganon is in Ganon's room.
We do have Ganon on DarkFalz' side.
Not going back for the magical sword. We'll never know how many hearts it took. 13 might have been enough. We don't have a magical
Ganon
sword.
Is down.
We do have bacon. I'm really hoping we have bacon anyway. Don't miss with that silver arrow, DarkFalz.
And Green Mario has his Silvers out of 7, and he is on his way over to 9. If he finds Ganon quickly, this is still anyone's game. The kidnap likes to play hide and go seek really well.
Yep, Link for DarkFalz is going to have to be a champion hide and seek player. At this point, we're getting up to a 3-minute lead in level 9 for DarkFalz, and DarkFalz already holds the Triforce of Power. Found an item in level 9. It is a heart container.
It is a heart container. Absolutely no reason to pick that one up, as GreenMario is going to pick up a potion out of the Take Any on the coast.
HUD clip for GreenMario.
Yeah, the swag HUD clip over here. This is nice. This screen can be really deadly because you get in that bottleneck there, so depending on what the enemy set is.
So about 3 minutes and 45 seconds after DarkFalz enters level 9, GreenMario in level 9.
And DarkFalz has up aid, so he is back at start looking for Link, who is hiding. Oh, and he finds Link in the diamond staircase room with the keys.
Well, there you go.
DarkFalz is our winner and takes game 3, the rubber match.
So get your GGs out in chat for DarkFalz, winning the best of 3, moving on to round 2.
DarkFalz finishes with an official SRL time of 56 minutes, 12 seconds. Excellent run. Good job, GreenMario, as well. This was a very close race. Really could have gone anyone's way. It was those wooden arrows was the ticket the whole time.
Yep. Here I was saying, I don't know about that, but you were exactly right. This was one of those seeds where the wood arrows played. We've seen a few of those through qualifiers in these tournament seeds where the silver arrows are themselves bow blocked. DarkFalz making the play to buy wood arrows, and it pays off.
Yeah, it's an important thing to note that the Gomo can never block the bow, but as we just saw, obviously he can block the silvers because you can get arrows on the overworld.
And with that, looks like DarkFalz will be joining us. Just as soon as we figure out the mic issues, I guess. But either way, GG once again to DarkFalz. Congratulations on the...
Thank you, man. Thank you to you and Jay Smash for the commentary. And everyone, please give Mario a follow. He's a heck of a runner. Amazing vanilla player. I was really nervous about this match. His combat is amazing. He's a lot of fun to watch. So give Mario some support, please.
This was a great match. You guys were there neck and neck this whole way. This was a great series between the two of you. Thoughts on that race? What did you think about that?
I took some stupid deaths earlier because I couldn't see the wizards on my Mario that I'm using. My actual gaming PC died, so I'm using a system that I'm not exactly used to using. So I was having trouble seeing some stuff at the beginning, and then I got the red ring, and I was okay. I was set from there.
We saw you collecting a bunch of hearts out there, and we were just saying, well, unless he finds the white sword soon, are you disappointed you didn't get to take that shot at Matt? Or
No,
was that never the plan?
I wasn't going to bother. I had the red ring. Even if I had the wood sword Ganon, I would have been fine. If I had to go over there for something, maybe. But, yeah, I mean, when I found the white sword, I was pretty much set. Combat wasn't an issue in this seed because everything that was troublesome was on the overworld.
Yeah, that overworld, man, that was brutal. When you guys screen scrolled over into the Vanilla 3 location and were met with those blue whiz robes, I'm sure that was not what you wanted to see on that screen.
Actually, I do because I don't like them in dungeons, so I'll take them on the overworld any day. It's just the orange ones on the desert path, and I screwed my eyes on this monitor, so I could do without those, but otherwise I was okay with them.
Yeah, if only you can get the blue whiz robes on the overworld, but not the orange, because especially when they're in the forest and they're just popping up everywhere, they can get pretty hectic.
It was up by the Forgotten Spot. Those two screens I died twice on. 2 of my 4 deaths were in that screen, just because I couldn't see what I was doing.
And GreenMario has found Ganon.
Found Ganon.
So it was a close race, and I take it, huh?
It was
You
really
had-
close. Yeah, you had the wood arrows before going back to 7, and Green Mario. I guess you had cleared more of 7 out before on your first dig. So Green Mario went back in, which Green Mario has just now taken down the pig. Just has to find and rescue Zelda. So yeah, you were in 9. I think, Mr. Cab, I think you said it was about 3 minutes before.
About 3:45, I think.
Yeah,
give or take.
3:45 before Green Mario was. The whole difference was buying the wooden arrows.
Well, I had the compass, and I saw that the Triforce was Goma blocked. I didn't have silver, so I knew I had to get arrows before going back up there. That's why I left it till last, just to see if I could get arrows along the way. And I knew that second Goma had the items. I cleared every other room, so I knew I had to have an item or that second Goma. And thankfully it was silver, so I didn't clear 9 rounds.
Yep, that proved to be the difference. Green Mario also had the compass, but did not have the rest of 7 cleared out, and just went up there betting on finding silvers, I guess, without having to kill Goma. Well, we know how this has ended.
Well, and you also routed the shops into your route earlier on, so you knew that it was Blue Ring Shop, I think, just based on your routing.
Yeah, I checked every other shop, so I knew the arrows had to be there. And when I checked the other shops, I just need some money before I go get them. So I got
And
some
Green
money.
Mario has found Zelda hiding behind these keys, and he has finished. So get your GGs out in chat for Green Mario.
GG to Green Mario in the 10111.
Yeah, Mario is a heck of a competitor. Really, really strong in his combat, so I was definitely nervous about this fight. Hey, Mario, GG, my friend. Well played.
Green Mario joining us shortly, I'm sure, just working out the microphone settings for a moment here after a race like this. Give him a moment. It's a well-fought race, Green Mario. Sorry it didn't quite work out for you, but it was great. Sorry, I think we're just working this out here.
Well, while Mario does that, I want to thank both Mr. Cab and J Smash for the commentary, as well as Russian Bishop for the tracking. Please give all 3 of them a follow. We couldn't have this tournament without the help of the background crew, so thank you for you guys all very much.
Absolutely, absolutely, and give a shout out to the runners. You guys put on a heck of a show, DarkFalz and Green Mario. So be sure to give them a follow as well. If you like what you're seeing here, this is just round 1 of this tournament. So we have a full slate of matches this weekend on the Speed Gaming and Randomania networks, and we'll continue to have matches throughout the next few weeks. So if Z1 Rando is what you like, then we've got plenty of that for you.
Keep trying, Green Mario, but there's a little echo at least. DarkFalz, you're getting chest jerk in the next round. Any thoughts on that?
This is a rematch of the, I believe it was the APN. That was the last tournament. CJ knocked me out. So I am looking forward to a rematch.
Chest jerk is definitely a heck of an opponent. I'm sure that you'll have your
CJ's one
work
of the
cut out for
absolute
him.
best. He's a really nice guy too. So that's someone I'm actually really looking forward to playing, just because A, it's a rematch, and B, I've known Chesterk for a couple years now. He's a really, really nice guy. So always nice to race friends.
Absolutely. It's going to be a good match. I can't wait to watch.
All right. Well, my dog is giving me the eyes, so I'm gonna go let him out. Thank you again, guys, and I will see you guys in a couple days. Thank you.
All
GG
right.
once
Thank you,
again,
Dark.
and,
GG for sure.
Pet the dog. think my own push to talk is dying on me here. While we're wrapping up here, just we want to thank everybody at Speed Gaming for letting us do this. Everybody who organized this tournament. Thank you again, Homer J. Smash, for commentating with me.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Cab. This has been it's been a lot of fun. Great race between the two runners. You like to see it when they're neck and neck going into 9 like that. And always have a good Goma block.
Yep. I think like you were saying as we were going along, it's just kind of sometimes being prepared, doing the little extra exploration pays off. In this case, it worked out for DarkFalz.
Yep. It all just depends on how much of a gambler you are, you know? I mean, you can go through and just try to find all the items in the dungeons and get the Triforces, and some seeds that'll work out and you'll have a 35-minute seed, and other times the person that goes through kind of piece by piece goes in at, you know, an hour and 10 minutes, but they've got all the pieces that they need. So you just never know with Randomizer, which is what makes it so much fun. I'm sure that you agree. That's why you like to play it. That's why I like to play it. You just never know what you're going to get.
Yep, it's all about just solving the puzzle. Unfortunately, it looks like GreenMario is just having some tech issues, might not be able to join us. So just, again, great race. We're sorry to see you have to leave the tournament. Maybe it's working now. Maybe not. But again, follow the runners. If you're watching this on YouTube, DarkFalz, GreenMario, the names are right there on the screen. Twitch.tv/that.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, hey.
GreenMario,
Hey,
GG, man.
Hello. I'm so sorry about that. For some reason, Discord just wasn't working.
Oh, it happens.
Oh yes, we all understand. It's all good, man. Good, a GG on that race there. That was a really close one between you and Dark. That was tense.
Yeah, he got the like a sub hour on game 2 and 3, so I thought he did really good. So shout outs to him. He played really well, DarkFalz.
Yep,
Yeah, he did. You did as well. It was neck and neck. Really, the difference was Dark went to the arrow shop before redigging 7, and I guess he had cleared out more of 7 than you did on his first dig, so that ended up being the difference in the game.
Yeah, it's just. I definitely made several mistakes, like in terms of like overworld movement and where to go, and I think I was like picking up some things as I was traveling through the world. I was like, wait, probably could have checked like ladder on my way to 6 and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, you learn as you play, and you know, it's okay.
No, I feel like you were right there with him for most of it. It was just it did end up being the arrow decision in the end. We did like that you kind of grabbed that recorder, went straight to 7. Just any thoughts on going to the 7 spot on that recorder as opposed to like just staying on the East Coast a little longer?
Oh, I was about to stay on the East Coast, but I died right when I got the recorder. So I was like, let me just
That's fair.
check 7 since I'm back in the starting section. But yeah, I mean, I had plans of, since I picked up the red candle really early, I was like, oh, cool. Let me go check 8. Let me go check the ladder spot. Let me go check 2. But then I ended up dying, so I was like, I just kind of threw my plans away. I was like, I'll just go check 7 since I'm around here. So that was kind of my thinking.
That overworld was pretty brutal. We talked to Dark. He said that he actually likes to see the Wizrobes on the overworld because then he knows they're not in the dungeons. What were your thoughts when you scrolled over to level 3 and saw those blue Wizrobe army greeting you?
I don't really mind. For me, it's not so much about like, oh, I'm worried about a specific enemy group being in the dungeons or anything like that. I'm used to kind of like fighting, because I've practiced the speedrun a lot, so I'm used to fighting like Darknets and Wizrobes a lot. So I'm kind of I feel like I'm familiar with their movements and stuff, and like how to attack them and where to stand. So I'm not too focused on the enemy groups. I'm more focused on how do I complete the rando. You know, what are efficient ways to go next? You know, things like that. That's more where my mind is, like 99% of the time. And I ended up, I don't know, I feel like when I play randos, I'm a little too aggressive in terms of like combat and stuff. But it's just kind of like the way I play. But yeah, I don't know. That's all I have to say about that, I guess.
No, you were right there with him for the whole time. We're sorry to see you go. Hope to see you again.
I'll be around. I'll definitely play some more randos. I totally kind of stopped playing randomizers when WoW Classic came out. So I've been grinding really hard on WoW, and I kind of stopped playing LOZ for a hot little minute. But
WoW Classic is just the most recent in a long line of games that killed speedrunning. So don't worry too much.
Yeah, but you know, I'm trying to still stay in shape for the speedrun. I still love playing this game, whether it's doing randos or trying to climb the speedrun ladder or anything like that. It's still a lot of fun.
So yeah, again, I'm on the broken record here, but it's true. Follow the runners. The links are still out there in chat. Names on the screen. Thank you very much, GreenMario. Do you have anything else, Homer J?
No, I think that's it. I just really want to congratulate you on a really nice series with DarkFalz. It was a pleasure to watch the series.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, thank you guys for doing commentary and helping with this event. You guys are freaking awesome. I love doing like, you know, these little randomizer tournaments and stuff like that. And I hope I can meet you guys in real life sometime at an event, and we can.
Yeah, and like you said, thank you, chat, for watching this, because otherwise we're just talking to ourselves.
But yeah, thank you so much for everything. I had a blast. So I'll definitely enjoy my popcorn viewing seats and watch the rest of the tournament. So good luck to all the other runners.
Absolutely, sounds good. Well, GG's, man. Excellent race.
Thanks, guys. You guys have a good one, and thanks for watching. Have a good night.
So with that, I think we're going to start wrapping up. The next match I've got on the schedule here for this tournament is going to be on Speed Gaming Prime, actually at 12:45 a.m. Eastern. So that's in a little more than 2 hours from now. That race will be between Sis Crusher and Toasty Muffins 5. I've got to get in the corner for Toasty Muffins. I'll go for anybody with a 5 in their name. So let's go.
Yeah, sounds good. That's gonna be a great matchup. I've raced against Sis Crusher a lot on the nightly weeklies, and he's an excellent runner. Toasty Muffins as well it's gonna be a heck of a match. So definitely stay up for that one.
And that's all I've got. We've already, I think, just talked about this seed ad nauseum at this point, so I'm gonna just start saying goodnight. You have anything else, Homer J Smash?
Nope, absolutely. Thanks everybody in chat. I'd like to give it another shout out to Russian Bishop. Thanks for pushing the buttons tonight. I know it was really difficult with some of the technical issues that we had, but you did a great job finding those items and keeping the viewers apprised of all the details.
Thanks, Russian Bishop. Thank you, Speed Gaming folks, for helping us out and get this restream off the ground. Thank you, Homer J Smash, again for commentating with me. I'm Mr. Cab. Have a good night.
Good night.